CallShaper is the originator of a cutting-edge cloud-based call center platform designed for efficiency and compliance-minded inbound and outbound telemarketing call centers. Whether your call center is in-house or remote, if you want to automate 100% of your telemarketing process and keep your agents focused on making the sale, CallShaper has the answer. The developers of CallShaper, who remain active in the improvements and development today, created CallShaper for their own call center in 2009. Due to client demand, CallShaper became independent in 2012. They were determined to create a dialer that was easy for all users to navigate, update, and adjust, contained a robust array of reporting, and had the flexibility to accommodate call centers of all sizes. In other words, they successfully created software that does not require IT to update, program, or make lead changes. To ensure CallShaper's philosophy was achieved, 3 applications were created: Agent, Supervisor, and the Manage site. The Agent application allows the agent to focus on the sale or the goal of the call. When the agent signs in, they will see their stats for today and this week, in addition to the other team members that are logged into the campaign with them. They can easily navigate through the scripting with customizable buttons directing them to the next page or to start a task. The agent can view and update lead or customer information using the format presented. They can use freeform, drop-down, checkboxes, radio buttons, and even date selectors. To help your agents with any pushback or details they may need during a call, rebuttals can be added to the entire script, or they can be specific to one page. If they still have questions, the agents have the ability to chat with their supervisor. They cannot chat with each other. If your agents need to access web pages, they can do so within the agent application. The script can be programmed to open any page necessary for them to use, and they're presented in tabs the same way they would use a web browser. In wrap-up status, the agents can choose the disposition, conversion, or even schedule a callback. And if they schedule a callback for themselves, they can view a list of callbacks for that particular day, and when it's time, CallShaper will automatically perform the callback. Within the menus at the top of the screen, you can set up transfers for the agents, and they can change their status. The agent experience is meant to be automated and efficient while keeping all information at their fingertips. And because a soft phone is part of the application, the agent can be located anywhere in the world. And to use CallShaper, all they need is internet access and a USB headset. The supervisor site was designed to enable supervisors a simple way to view and communicate with their entire team. In this site, the supervisor can view the agent status, they can change the agent status if needed, they can chat with an individual agent, or they can chat with their entire team, and with a simple click of a button, they can monitor live calls, they can barge into a call making it a 3-way call, or they can whisper directly to their agent. Because the site is web-based, it can be used from a PC or tablet, allowing the supervisor to walk the floor and still use its functionality if needed. Our Manage site is where you can create your account and set up your campaigns. When setting up your account, you can create an unlimited number of users and teams. You can upload any existing Do Not Call list that you may have. And if you're working with media outlets, you can create media attributes. We also offer customizable scorecards to be part of your QA program. You can upload or record sounds such as intro, closed, or abandoned messages. And you can upload music for your customers or your agents while they're on hold. And you can purchase toll-free, local, or local touch phone numbers to be used in your campaign. Because all campaigns are different, we give you access to all of your configurations out of the box. You don't have to use them, but it's nice to know that as you grow, CallShaper can grow with you. Within your campaign, you can easily use settings to control what the agents can and cannot do. You can set up your queue, determine how it's handled, how leads are dialed, and determine your dialer settings. You can create data fields, conversions, dispositions, and canned transfers to make the agent experience efficient. You can create an IVR and campaign voicemail. You can also manage a do not call list, agent skill levels, and their permissions. CallShaper offers two ways to receive leads: upload a bulk file or use a real-time lead post. Whichever way you receive leads, you can input the cost tracking per lead or file to track the profitability of your campaign, choose its bucket and its skill set, and control when the file is active and when it expires. When using our lead post, you can generate posting instructions to send to your vendor, allowing them to post directly into your CallShaper campaign. With our lead settings, you can prioritize how your leads are dialed, set the max attempts per day and per lifetime, and decide how duplicates will be handled. Use our media attributes to track what phone numbers are bringing in the most business by assigning a media partner and a media type to the DID. With CallShaper, call center managers and directors retain full system control without the need for dedicated IT support to handle their leads. With our scripting, you can use an external script or create your own within CallShaper. If you or your client have set up an external script, you can access it through CallShaper. To set up an external script, all you need to know is the URL and the variables that you want to pass from CallShaper into your script. Our script builder is as easy to use as a Word document. With our script builder, you can add data fields, which can be in many formats and can specify a validation type, create navigation buttons directing you to the next page of the script, add a lead search for inbound calls ensuring the call data stays with that lead, assign rebuttals providing the agents with tools to answer any questions or concerns that might arise during the call, and create page task and page logic to automate functions for your agents. The best part is that agents do not have to log out to see script changes, and you will have the ability to test the script before going live. When it comes to reporting, CallShaper offers multiple ways to get the information you need when you want it. Our dashboard will tell you what is happening in each campaign with both your agents and your calls in real time. Our canned reports are designed to start out as a high level, and if you want more detail, simply click on the row you want more information about. All of our canned reports can be exported into Excel. Start your day off with our daily reports. These reports are sent to specified email addresses and will provide a summary of what has happened in the campaign for the current month. And if you can't find exactly what you're looking for, no worries, just create your own report. Our exports reports allows you to create a custom report and have it delivered to an email address or an FTP site. As you can see, CallShaper's accurate and easy to analyze reports makes it easy to manage your campaigns and keep them on track. CallShaper can accommodate any type of campaign, whether it's inbound, blended, or outbound. For blended or outbound campaigns, we offer multiple dialing options. We have manual, which is used when you do not have express consent or when you want the agents to actually make a manual call. Preview allows the agent to see data prior to the call being made. Progressive is used for teams smaller than 3 and dials at a 1-to-1 ratio. And then we have predictive. This is our specialty and what separates us from the competition. Our predictive algorithm recalculates every second, looking at the 30-day history of your campaign. And based on the call results and the number of agents you have logged into the campaign, the dialer determines how many calls can be made while keeping your campaign under the 3% abandonment rate limit. Now, we don't offer power dialing because we focus on efficiency and compliance. Our predictive mode will do all the work for you and determines how many lines are appropriate, ranging from 1 to 20 lines per agent. Integration can play an important role when determining what software to use. And with CallShaper, you can communicate with almost any application using APIs and webhooks. We are also listed in Zapier.com, which allows CallShaper to interact with over 700 different applications. By simply specifying a trigger, you can easily send SMS messages, emails, faxes, data to your CRM, place events on calendars, or even complete a form after the call is made. CallShaper's built-in compliance makes it easy to relax. If you use Trusted Form, our integration retains their certificate information for proof of express consent. Our built-in integration with Neustar identifies wireless numbers and prevents the dialer from calling if express consent is not obtained. State dialing rules are programmed into the dialer, so calls are only made during allowed times and they're suppressed during state holidays. We focus on TCPA abandonment rule and have controls in place to ensure your campaign does not exceed the 3% abandon rate limit. Our call recordings are stored for 7 years, and your report data is accessible for the life of your account. Even if the campaign is inactive, the report data is still available. Our pricing is set up to be in line with your goals and offer both monthly and discounted yearly plans. With CallShaper, you don't have content limitation, nor do you have additional costs for onboarding, support, storage, recordings, QA, or even compliance safeguards. And as far as users go, you pay only for the number of users you have logged in taking calls at the same time. So supervisors, administrators, managers, and clients can all be logged in at no additional charge. Oh, and did I mention, CallShaper is designed to be used by non-technical staff, which will dramatically cut your overhead IT costs. So what are you waiting for? Reach out to us today to discuss how switching to CallShaper will help you increase sales, improve efficiencies, and reduce your overall cost.